Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Elon Musk, in my mind, is the biggest and luckiest welfare recipient. They say he is the wealthiest man on the earth. And to think that as a welfare recipient, and then they say that he's the richest man on earth, it goes beyond the pale. It actually goes beyond the pale. And when Trump says that he's going to put Doge on Musk to look at his affairs, that is the most important thing Trump has ever said, ever in his life. And for a welfare recipient, he is bombastic. He thinks that he has, what is the word they use? Privilege. And out of South Africa, I can see how he would feel that way. And I wonder, how far does his privileges go when it comes to Black people? How far does his entitlement go when it comes to Black people? I mean, he's around and he's having all these babies from different females. At least you can say Trump was married to the women he had children from, but this guy is having children. I wonder, did he have a child from a Black woman? I'm just asking. These are questions. I'm a blogger. Has he had a child? Has he dated a Black woman? So when he talks about forming his new political party, and I see people parroting what is being written about this new political party that he wants to form, why aren't they saying that as a poor judge of character as he is, and he is a poor judge of character, you are, Elon, you're like all fairy airy, you're like believe in butterflies or something. I don't know what's up with you, what's going on up there, but you are a poor judge of character. So why would you expect anyone to come on board with you? And I guess it would be that entitlement. Is that it? The entitlement factor that you apply to yourself coming out of South Africa? What else could it be? What else could it be? Okay, so who will he have? Who in his mind is he going to invite to join his new political party? And if it's called the American Party, thank God it's not anything else, but okay, let's call it the American Party. What will it look like? What would it look like? Who, in his mind, does he consider to be Americans? And Americans who can sway the GOP people, sway the Democratic people, sway whoever it needs to be swayed. It's a two-party system. Yeah, it's a two-party system. So him drawing a snake with two heads still does not make it a one-party system. It's a two-party system. You're going to vote for the Democrats, or you're going to vote for the Republicans here in America. And his new party, if it takes hold, he was part of both parties, let me put it that way, both parties. So if his party takes hold, he can't really, in all seriousness, invite anyone from any of the two parties, because he already said that it's just one party with two heads. So he cannot have anyone. He has to have a whole new set of people, independents who would join on to his American party. But like I said initially, he cannot be taken seriously because he's a poor judge of character. There were rumors about him. There have been rumors about him and about maybe some habits he has and some, some stuff that he does. And do you want to like be taking orders from someone like Elon Musk? Elon Musk, the biggest welfare recipient outside of the monarchy, Elon Musk is the biggest single-handedly. He is the biggest welfare recipient, and he is going to turn on a government that is now in power, a government that has some ability to bring him to his knees. He's going to turn at this stage, just early stage. He's not even waiting for the third year to come around when Trump is in a lame duck kind of situation. He's doing it now within the first year, the first 6 months. Let's see where this happens. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where this goes. He's a poor judge of character. Elon Musk is he should never even have bought Twitter. He should never, ever have bought Twitter. He had money to piss away. That's what he showed when he bought Twitter. He had money to piss into the wind, okay? He is a poor judge of character. His kids, even some of his kids have changed their names. They don't want Musk as their surname. They've changed their name. They've changed their gender too. Some of his kids have changed a whole lot of stuff. So those rumors about him and his abuse of other things, are you going to look at that? Are you going to, anyone thinking about jumping on his bandwagon, are you going to look at that? It's a lot that you have to look at when it comes to this guy. It's not only because he's as rich as he is, and heaven knows, like I said, you can't bring it together. You try to pull it together and you can't pull it together. He is at the mercy of the federal government, giving him all of those grants and the money and the legal. He is at the... Why has that existed? Because like Trump said, not everyone wants a electric car. And they were making it as though the whole world needed to go electric. Why? So to make him richer, more wealthier. And they said that he's as cheap can be. He would sleep in his garage, or he would sleep on a blow-up bed. He's not even really using the money. So why is he keeping it? Where is it being stored? And yeah, he wants to get off this planet, but anywhere he goes away from your view, up in space, up in the air, anywhere he goes away from view, he's still here. He's still here. In my mind, the way I see it is, you can't get off the earth. You can go further out. You could go to places that no one here would ever see, unless they have some great technology. You have to have great technology now. And maybe he is in possession of some, not all, some, but he's still going to be here. Earth. A world that goes on and on and on, maybe forever. Earth. You can't get off of it unless you transcend. You have to be different. You have to, whatever you need to do. I don't even know what you need to do to get off the earth. I would love to find out, because I don't want to be back here ever again. Okay? I want to get off too. But I'm telling you that anyone that is getting into a machine, like a spacecraft or whatever he's doing, and saying he's leaving to go here, there, or wherever, he's still here. He is still here in different parts, further out that you could, so far out you could never ever traverse. You could never get there, because he has to have really great technology. But you're still here. He's still going to be here. So is that why he's keeping all his money to spend on space travel to get away from this neck of the neighborhood? I don't know. But he's high risk. Musk is high risk, and you can't. It's not only is he a poor judge of character, he cannot be trusted with a secret, because from the time he and Trump fell out, he started giving out secrets, things that he may have heard, things that maybe they talked about. He started spilling his guts. He's not a good friend. He cannot be a good friend. He cannot be a good friend. Okay, you're seeing the way he is moving with Donald. Okay, you're seeing what he's doing to Donald. If he can do that to Donald Trump, to the Donald, what do you think he's going to do to you? What do you think he would do to you? Okay? Say no to Elon Musk. Say no to Elon Musk. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.